Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today we're going to be doing a very special video for you. We're going to be checking out a Maxim machine gun. This one's an 8mm, and I've got Ian from Forgotten Weapons with me. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This isn't Ian.
No, I'm the fat Ian.
The fat Ian. This is Othias with C&Rsenal. So we're going to be talking about this today. We had to troll Ian a little bit, so if he's watching, maybe he can leave a comment and share in our joke there. But you know, out of all of the folks on YouTube that are doing videos on all these old school guns, you know, it's really cool to see, you know, deal with guys like C&Rsenal and then deal with guys like Ian. And I'd like to think that we show off some neat stuff too, but it is a tight-knit group of people, and yeah, it's neat to get everybody together and see we all share similar interests in this sort of stuff.
I've never seen anybody complain that they've seen the same gun twice. Like, exactly. there's nothing hurt by sharing what you got.
That's right. So we're going to be talking about Hiram's European Mousetrap.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about the Maxim a little bit.
Yeah, we got the MG08 today. Now this is a toggle lock, recoil operated machine gun, belt fed, as you guys can see. I'm not sure how much it's in frame. If anybody starts worrying in the comments that it's dripping, these came with an asbestos ring setup for packing because the barrel is just floated right through that water jacket. So it's just water jacket, barrel is directly in the water. You gotta have a way to seal it up, and they did, but they don't sell asbestos rings at the hardware store anymore. So we got to pack this clean as we can. It's going to drip some, that's fine. We got plenty of water to pour in her. Don't freak out. We know it's doing it.
Man, what a tripod. Look at that.
Yeah, so this is the German sled. We actually borrowed this out of a museum in South Carolina. So if you see the South Carolina Military Museum, tell them thank you for contributing something like this. The machine gun, no. The sled, yes. So
very cool.
It's very good to have the original hardware. This was designed to actually be carried like a litter. So you can see how it's shaped at the back, and you know, we could pick it up and carry it together if we need to. And also the way that sled is, you can push it up into position. Like one man can really just sort of shove it. So it's all designed to be mobile, and it's much lighter than it looks. This is all sort of stamped steel almost. Yeah. And it's really handy. I think we'll have a lot of fun with this machine. I mean, this is an icon. Everybody's familiar with the Maxim.
I know I've seen Maxims in 54R, which I know in terms of people that like to shoot these old machine guns, some of the 54R Maxims are probably a little more desirable for people that want to shoot them and stuff, just because of ammo availability. But this one's in the original 8mm caliber.
Right, we do everything
original. These would have been used in World War I by the Germans.
Yes, by everybody, realistically. Maybe not
whoever could find them.
We are in the middle of producing our MG08 episode. I don't know what's coming first, your episode or ours, but we will have one soon if it's not already available. There's some nuance between the models.
Sure.
Basically same thing. Basically turned upside down by the British for another gun. I mean, this thing sticks around for quite a while. Every caliber under the sun. It's very adaptable. In this case, we're doing 8mm because we're going with the German MG08. If you want to see it in 7.62, we got a Russian one that we've shot, and it's going to go into our other episodes. So they're out there in everything.
Absolutely. Let's throw some lead down range with this thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's got cloth belts.
Yep.
That's cool. So that's an original belt, I'm assuming.
Well, now this is actually a Vickers belt. So they just run a little bit better, honestly, like the original German belts. The Germans moved away from their original design. They went through a couple other patterns. And then honestly, this is probably like a 40s British belt. Yeah. It works. That's what we're going to run, and it's available.
Awesome. Well, let's get behind it and throw some lead down range.
All right.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to run it a little bit here. All right, we're hot.
Right on it. Just a shade high. Drop it about 2 feet. I'd say you got it.
Hey, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Chamber's clear. Yeah, buddy. Awesome. That is killer. That was pretty dang awesome, dude. Dude, you would not want to be on the receiving end of this machine gun.
No, and I want to point out, this is a poorer example of this gun. Like, I don't want to hate on it, but this one's rough. It's been rusted and pitted and put back together. Mark and I had some time with it. Yeah. And still, yes, some stoppages, but obviously serviceable, obviously with a team especially, something that you can put back into use really fast.
Man, it really goes to show you just the technology back then was crazy. I mean, you got to think, the World War I was really the first war where people were just running into these machine guns and getting cut into ribbons.
Yeah, they had some basic understanding from a few smaller battles before that, but no, they thought of these as artillery. The war kicks off. Some countries get it, some countries don't. And I mean, there's a lot of lives lost to just sending masked men against something like this.
That is an insane piece of firepower. Thanks for bringing it down and hanging out with us. And man, I'm just in awe at how well that thing ran. I mean, we had a few stoppages, which we actually determined to be ammunition related. We had some light primer strikes, which could be hard primers, to be fair, you know. But man, for its age, and like you said, the status of disrepair that you guys got it in, running great.
Oh yeah, beautiful gun.
Absolutely. So my viewers here, tell them real quick, where can they find C&Rsenal?
C&Rsenal is on our own channel on YouTube. It's C&Rsenal, it's a play on words. It's terrible, but if you look for primer in any old World War I gun, I'm sure we'll turn up.
Now, to clarify something for me, and for the viewers here, now C&Rsenal, they do a lot of kind of longer documentary style videos where they're putting out a lot of information about a specific family or a specific gun in particular.
Yeah, we're averaging.
So a lot of your episodes are like an hour long?
Yes, we started off a little shorter, but we've gotten longer and longer thanks to like patron support and stuff like that. And people really want the details. We're kind of that step between an introductory video like this, and then there's that $100 book that you don't really want to buy. We're kind of in between.
Well, I completely understand where you're coming from there because, you know, our Patreon supporters are great for us. We actually started supporting you guys on Patreon after Kevin did.
Yep.
I saw that Kevin started supporting you also. We actually support C&Rsenal on Patreon.
We appreciate it.
And, you know, they're a great bunch of guys. We've been getting along really well. Expect some more content. We really appreciate all of y'all watching. We hope you enjoyed watching the Devil's Paintbrush paint a pretty picture down there. What a cool piece of hardware. So fun, such an interesting part of history. Never turn down an opportunity to shoot these old war horses. It's so cool. You know, we do a lot of stuff with bolt guns and a lot of, you know, we do like Martini Henrys and Snyders and a lot of the kind of weird transitional black powder stuff. And we do a lot of semi-autos and bolt guns and things, but we rarely get the opportunity to take some of these cool old machine guns out. So I appreciate you, you know, bringing it up.
We love the exposure. We love sharing them with people. And if you come by our channel, there's a lot of context that goes into these that people don't realize. Yeah, it's a gun, it's cool, it was in a war, but there's all sorts of like industrial history, patent history. There's lots of like culture and economics behind these things. You'd be amazed at how much world history you can learn from something like this.
That's a very good point. Guys, make sure you check them out. Thanks for watching today's video. We'll catch you next time. This was a blast.